You're tuned in to the Connection Podcast. We are a team of content creators and digital marketers connecting you each week to successful entrepreneurs and marketing experts that provide informational, inspirational, and motivational success stories in the world of digital marketing.
Yo, what is up, everybody? We are back, and today is episode 12. We're super excited to be back. It's after being off for 2 weeks. We've been on the grind, Javon.
Yeah, we kind of lied on our Instagram and said that we'd be back in a week, but it's been a little more than a week, but we're back.
We're grinding. We've got everything firing, from social media projects, a lot of really wonderful video projects for the community. Man, we've even had a lot of website work right here lately. I mean, everything is just really clicking right now. Mag One Media is full steam ahead right now.
Steam ahead.
Yeah, it's been pretty sick. Actually, Javon also went on a nice little vacation that we were all a little jealous of.
Yeah, went to Cancun, Tulum, all those nice places out there. But
Nice. On the middle of the most busiest time for us, but the beauty of social.
Calling me out.
Yeah, no, but the beauty of social media is that shit was still getting done.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, you could. I'm like a digigital nomad. That's what they call it. You know, just like traveling the world and posting on social media, doing some marketing.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, and of course we've been appreciated here. Everybody, once again, my name is Alex Garcia. I am the owner of Mag One Media, and behind the switch, actually, let's not forget we got Alejandro back here, because without this show, switching and firing this thing, what up? He got his mic turned down right now. He goes, I'm good on the questions today. Let me just switch. But he's been Alejandro's just been a machine behind the editing station, huh?
Thank you.
That's all good. Man, we've been rock and rolling like we just said. Gosh, I don't even know where to get started. But the power of video is here, you know, and we're feeling it. I think pretty harder than ever.
Mm-hmm. Not even just that. Like the social media has been like pretty busy too. I just see a bunch of now my page is filled with a bunch of social media profiles. Like I don't even know where to start when I get here. But you know, it's always exciting getting new stuff. We've definitely been full steam ahead.
For everybody out there listening, make sure you're subscribing to us, smashing that subscribe button right below, right here on YouTube, and make sure you're also following us on iTunes and Spotify and wherever your favorite listening platform is. But I think we're going to come back a little bit harder here in the next couple weeks. We're going to double up on a couple shows. We've got some really good ones lined up.
Yep. Yeah. We've literally had to go back to the drawing board, like, literally, right?
Absolutely.
Writing these down.
Yeah, literally on the drawing board, writing down all of our upcoming guests. We wanted to stop and talk a little bit about who we are. Mm-hmm. I think that we've started since episode 1. We dived right in, you know, and we never really talked to our guests about who Mag One Media is. Mm-hmm. And again, this show isn't about Mag One Media. This show is the Connection Podcast, linking, you know, successful digital marketers and entrepreneurs. Mm-hmm. You know, we'll even have some variation from community on this show. Mm-hmm. But I've had people tell me, Alex, you're still the wedding guy, huh? You're still doing weddings. You know, I think there's a lot of people out there that really don't even know what we do.
Yeah.
You know, we've got this pretty badass show right here, like this show with full potential, right? Mm-hmm. But people are like, whoa, hey, that's cool. But people still don't even know what we do once all of this is right in their face.
Yeah, I mean, we've talked about like what we do in past episodes. You know, we kind of like plug ourselves here and there, and but like I don't think we've ever really explained exactly what we do. And I know you've talked about before about establishing credibility.
Yeah.
So I think this is the main time to do it, since we're going to talk about, you know, a little bit more about ourselves. Like.
Yeah. Yep. And so again, Mag One Media, we and I think little bits of stories about myself have come out throughout our episodes. You know, I think I've mentioned that I've been a sole proprietor, solidly self-employed since 2004, working on video production projects. I actually been working on video production since the high school days, but really as paid as who I am in this community, a video producer. You know, from there I started building websites. Actually did my first paid website when I was in 2005. Did it for an automotive business and also a housing development. which
Nice.
was pretty cool. So I've really dabbled on everything from graphics, web, and of course video.
Jack of all trades.
Jack of all trades, and hey, the jack of all trade hustle is real, you know. And I've done that for, I can't even count the number of years, but it's been a solid, you know, I mean, if we go 2004, I started this, you know, 12 years. 12 years before I opened Mag1 Media.
Nice.
Before I was running under the entity Mag1 Productions, but I felt that really limited me to just like people would Google me and just like, oh, production company, oh, wedding guy, that's the wedding guy, you know? So I think that's kind of why I wanted to sit across the table. You know, you could even fire me some questions about where I've come from.
Yeah.
But again, I've been that jack of all trades, solopreneur, and here we are in 2016. Started building the crew because social media started becoming huge. Digital marketing was huge, and I knew, I've been knowing. I go to all clients and anybody I just chit chat with in this community, and I say, the industry is changing. The industry's changing. What's gonna happen when this 30-second commercial that I'm making for you is not gonna go to the TV station, but it's gonna be uploaded to the internet.
And that's what we're doing today. We're creating 30-second commercials, posting them straight to Facebook, Instagram, or these commercials are being solely made for the purpose of being, you know, shot or fired to social media without ever seeing a TV screen. You know, so yeah, that's
the new world that we're in. I mean,
ahead of the game.
We've been that beer fest coming up, the Artichoke Festival coming up, and we've been placing creative ads for them. And it's funny, sometimes I'm just having a chat with a friend, and I'm like, oh man, that ad's hitting me left and right, you know. So and they're not even in the same city as us, you know. And so it's pretty awesome that it's just hitting everybody that we're really targeting.
Yeah. So you call yourselves like a jack of all trades since like the beginning. And we're starting to talk about more about social media right now, but let's kind of like take it back a little bit. So for our people watching, like, and I know you mentioned it before, you know, people will look you up now and ask, are you still a wedding guy? You know, are you still doing weddings? Are you anything like that? What is Mag1 Media specifically, like, for anyone, like you're kind of like, this is your pitch to like whoever is, you know, trying to look up the business or see what you're all about.
What is Mag1 Media? Well, Mag1 Media in really, I guess that's 4 words, but we're a video production, digital marketing agency. That's 5 words. And a lot of people are still really confused on digital marketing agency. You know, what does that really entail exactly, you know?
So like for digital marketing, I know me myself dabbling in it for a while now. What are like the main services in digital marketing that I think we specialize in?
We specifically here at Mag1 specialize in social media marketing and also paid ads on Facebook, paid ads on Google, and we also retargeting campaigns. So retargeting could also be done using Google Tools and other creative platforms. But that's actually a really powerful tool because anybody coming to the client's website, a lot of people like to call them the stalker ads.
Yeah.
You know, those ads that chase people right around the internet.
Yeah.
You know, it's
the
like,
FBI,
hey,
the FBI is not really listening. You know?
no, yeah. So those retargeting ads are just extremely. We found them to be really effective, and when clients are looking for those types of ads, that they come to us. And I think another huge element that's been growing little by little for us is email marketing. Email marketing is probably it's that tool that's it's the hidden gem of all marketing, you know.
Oh yeah, I mean you touched the bases. I know I've me personally as social media manager, I feel like I kind of pride myself on social media, but I'm learning from you every day and seeing you dabble in all these things, having me do email blasts, doing Google ads. So like, besides video production and digital marketing, we do provide web development services, correct?
Yeah.
So where does that fall along the line of like digital marketing?
So I wouldn't necessarily call that digital marketing, though it is your digital marketing. It is part of the digital marketing experience, you know? So there's this fine line about what makes a good marketing agency. And I think using the word, that's where I want to really just be clear that we're really on the digital end of just helping businesses with their marketing within the digital space meaning, paid ads on social media, and or throughout the internet. Again, email campaigns, building websites, building videos that are then used for social or for web. Yeah, definitely. And YouTube or Vimeo or wherever, and or just embedding right in directly to your website. Not really the best practice to load your video to your server. It's just probably better to use a service such as Vimeo or YouTube and then embed it.
Yeah.
But I kind of want to be a little bit more clear on that marketing space, because there's some wonderful marketing agencies, and they've for years have said we are just marketing. That digital doesn't exist in the front, and they don't necessarily do creative design inside their office. They don't necessarily do video production inside their office. They have representatives in their space that know their niche industry well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And in our community, that might be agriculture. So there might be local marketing agencies here, and they're just on the top of the chain in understanding every element of marketing,
All the nuances.
yeah,
all
exactly,
these little
exactly,
things.
exactly. Yes, for that specific, niche, that market.
industry.
I'm not saying that our business, our strength isn't how do we market your business to get it out there to whatever, from brand to box to packaging and beyond. The message of marketing. You know what I'm saying?
So then, what would you say is like your overall mission for every client that comes through our doors?
Definitely our mission for every client. And actually, that's a good question. You're putting me on the spot here, Javon. Javon's asking me the tough question.
I'm a pretty deep person. Like I get really deep with the questions I ask sometimes.
I think my mission has always been to make my clients smile. You know what I mean? Like, because if they ain't happy, I'm not satisfied. You know what I mean? Like if they ain't smiling, I'm not smiling. Usually, it's really kind of funny that I'm saying that, because when I'm at a video shoot for some of my clients that may be listening right now, I usually at the end of a take, I might be smiling, and they're like, "You're smiling," and I was like, "Yeah, because I like it."
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I know that feeling. It's
Yeah,
like, oh, that was
right,
tight.
right.
We got this.
We got this. So really, that's it. That's when you know you got it. And when that client's smiling, you know you've done good work, and at the end, when you're taking care of them and providing them good service, good value. Everybody's happy.
Nice.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So would you say that, so like
Don't have necessarily a mission statement.
yeah.
That's something I think we're working on here at Mag One Media, right?
At the end of the day, it's just about making everyone happy.
Yeah, making people smile, making our clients happy, making their business thrive. I want to see their business grow and make their, if their business isn't growing, then we're not doing our job, because that's why they're coming to us. It's hey, our ads and the ads that we've created for them, that service is working to boost their business. And again, if we can continue to promote that, hey, that's what all these businesses need to be doing, and or following these general, guides. We could promote that, and hey, they come on, and we could do that for them. We know we could run successful campaigns.
Nice. Yeah. And we've been saying since the beginning of the show today that we're getting busier and busier. So what would you say, or to what do you attribute your success to right now? What trends do you see with, that come with us becoming more busy or becoming busier? Sorry.
My team, you sitting across from me, Alejandro right here to the right of me, switching this show. When I started Mag One Media, the goal was I need to replicate myself in all of these departments that I do, that we do, and we do well. Whatever it is I'm doing at that moment, taking a picture, shooting video, anything that Alex does, it's like in my heart that I want to put my best. You know what I mean? Like there's it, like I want to just make everything a 5-star, not 4.5. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, but I want to do everything at a peak level.
Yeah. So basically, if you're gonna do anything, you might as well be really good at it.
Be really good at it. And so as the business grows, as I've had more success, obviously I'm not going to make my clients happy if I'm delaying every single project. If I'm, it's been busy. It's been right now. I'm like, okay, I need to duplicate myself for somebody who can help me with just some day-to-day emails, things like that. Right.
Yeah.
As I'm still out there shooting video, as I'm still out there, assisting editing with Alejandro or whatever it is that I'm doing on my particular day-to-day project, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm still creating content, but I'm also managing a business.
Yeah.
What I think we've been doing here at Mag One really well, and since we've started to open the doors, is I've been, again, Javon's been the social media manager, and I applaud you. I thank you. So a lot of them social media posts you see are just about 99% of them is right here across the table. 99% of the final edits is over here. Alejandro editing. So he feels my style. He feels the vibe of the project, and he basically just was able to be an extension of picking up right where I was able to leave off. So I have to attribute that into the growth of our success because businesses right now are seeing that and they're wanting to work with us. It's like we're starting to reach a level where they know it's not just Alex. They know that we're a team and a team that could bring success to their business. They like what we do, not what I do. You know what I'm saying? So again, I think it's really important for me talking about some of these shows. Go back and watch episode 2. Julio, Central Coast Sign Factory. What did he say? This is a we operation.
Yep.
This is a we team. And I think even since Alejandro's been here day one, this is us. This is what we're doing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is what we're doing good. And like I said, you're in the driver's seat of that department, and eventually that department's gonna grow. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you're sitting in the chair right now. It's gonna be the lead of that. Yeah. So.
I learned from the best. So we talk about like success with ourselves, but and other businesses. So like how do I say this? I know you do even more than you're supposed to by helping out the community. So how does that work? Amplify, I guess, your personal success, or how does that tie into your mission?
Back to that smile, I'm making my clients smile. I'm building relationships. I'm not making the money the top priority of why I want their business.
Okay.
And that's not really the best route. You know what I mean? I'm not telling anybody to follow this practice. You know what I'm saying?
It's honest.
But it's I'm being really real because clients, businesses, other businesses will say, hey, we're happy to sign that contract. The invoice is coming right now in 2 hours. Pay me first. You know what I'm saying? Pay me first. That's a lot of businesses will say, pay me 50% up front, pay me the other half after the job is done. I've done that as well. Again, I'm trying to build great relationships where I trust them, they trust me. It's happened before. Yes, I've been screwed. You know what I mean? Yes, I've been screwed. But that in particular person in this community knows who's done, who has screwed me. You know what I mean? So it's gonna go full cycle. You know what I mean? Like it's gonna come back. Like, so I try not to really put my dollar as the hungry for the money. I'm not hungry for. I'm not trying to be hungry for the money. The money's gonna come.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes sense.
I hope I'm saying that the right way.
Yeah.
But back to the community portion of the question, I believe that when we're working on a project right now, and we're kind of a small in-kind sponsor of it. We've never really been considered that in-kind sponsor level of it, but it's happened right around the transition of Mag One Media when I asked for it, as a bigger incentive, because I knew that maybe the job pay was a little less. I've been honored again with the money. Like, that wasn't the main thing, but I know that as we're growing and the projects are getting harder and they're getting more of my time, it's just, sometimes gas goes up in price, right? Again, it's what I'm trying to say is, when I was first invited to work on this in particular project, and it's a project that has really opened my eyes to community involvement and how people have been so involved with the community. And every time we produce one of these stories, my eyes are just like bubbled and blown away on how gracious these people are to their community. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yes, the community is giving back to them, but some of these people we're making videos for, it's not the community only. It's the world, but yet they're giving their earnings or a portion of their earnings back to the community. And they're not just giving the money, they're giving their time, their hands. They're giving their hands, their mind. This may be helping kids. This may be helping people with hunger. When I've seen and started producing these stories year after year, I just keep continuing to be more touched and more touched to the point where I'm like, how do I sit in that seat? How do I have somebody make a video about me being that person? Doesn't it make sense?
Yeah.
My mind shifted later to be that, you know what I mean? To want to give back, you know?
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't really be here 12 years later working with the same client, you know what I'm saying? If it wasn't, so I want to give back to that, you know, because of that.
Paying it
I
forward.
want to pay it forward.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like again, I mean, look at we've right now there's 4 of us right here, and all 4 of us are being again paid by this good community that loves what we're doing for them. And there's that paying it forward. You know, somebody driving in that Starbucks line, and one day somebody said, "Hey, I bought you a Starbucks. That car in front of you just paid for you. You're all good, sir." You know what I mean? Why would that person pay for me?
Yeah.
They're just paying it forward because somebody else did that to them. And that was the first time I ever heard of anybody doing that at Starbucks, you know? And it was just that person's turn. So now, you know, I was hit with it the next time. I got you next. You know what I mean? I got the car behind me next time.
It's just like a cycle of positivity.
Yeah.
It's just, I think overall, I mean, that's, you know, what helps the community. Like in the grand scheme of things, you know, that's what helps the community, you know, paying it forward.
Absolutely. Yeah. And I definitely, you know, I see value with the community. I see the benefits of what the community receives by the giving of these fine people that give. You know what I mean? And they're really all just doing it a lot of them doing it from their heart. You know what I'm saying? Like they know that they've reached a level, and they could be on a beach drinking Mai Tais the rest of their life at some, you know what I mean? But no, they're building parks, they're building schools, they're building children's futures. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm all about that. I just love it. I want to be more. I wish that I could be involved in much more projects. Right now, Mag One Media gives back a lot of in-kind services in hopes that our service could then help. You know what I mean? It shines a light. You know what I mean? That's actually like Mag One Media. Mag One means the magnitude 1, the brightest star in the sky. You know what I mean? So a lot of people don't know that story. Go on our website. I think I have a little description right there. Little blurb. But Mag One, the brightest star in the sky, magnitude. That's where it comes from. And again, if we could just shine bright on everybody, and if our videos can shine bright on and shed a little light, you know what I mean, to the next people, open up other people's eyes, then we're doing good things.
It's beautiful.
Alex, you should tell us the story about the veteran that you changed.
A veteran once came to me and he said that basically through a 30-second commercial that I did for free, which by the way that project came to me, and I was like, I do not want to do a free project. I was just like but the person that gave me asked me to do the project had given me at that point years of good work, and at this point he asked of something of me to pay it forward basically, and then 2 years later a veteran came to me and said, if it wasn't for that commercial, I'd probably be dead. You know what I mean? Like he's like, you changed my life. I have a house. I'm about to graduate college. You know what I mean? Like
yeah. And I mean, a lot of times, like you don't really hear that from anyone. You know, that was one person that came up to you, and who knows what kind of ripple effect you made in other people's lives who who never really got the chance to meet you or just be able to talk to you.
Absolutely.
So yeah, one last thing. We definitely got to know, I guess, Alex a lot more in this. So what would be like one, or how do I say this? Why should people work with us?
Oh man, that's a great question too. But
because we know how to cook, we can cook some good food.
You guys can.
And we're funny.
You know what? I'm not asking for anybody to come work with us. I think that if we click, and I say that, I said it in a meeting 2 days ago. Let me just kind of start there. Why should people work with us? I said it in a meeting 2 days ago.
I'd be like, because we are young, we're Latino and Asian.
I said this the other day in a meeting. don't work with me if you don't like, if we don't have a connection. Actually, the Connection Podcast. If we don't connect, you know what I'm saying? On almost a friendship level or a trust level, like hey, you got to work with somebody. You got to do your business with somebody that you're going to connect with, because at the end, you're not going to click with all people. Like all personalities don't click. One of the challenges, look at me, I've got my hat on, you know what I'm saying? I got white headphones on. I've got my Vans on today, but maybe some Jordan 1s one day or the next. Like you're not going to fit somebody's personality, or somebody maybe, like, again, I don't want to, I'm not hating on anybody, but maybe the suit and tie guy personality, which obviously doesn't, I don't know how to say that, how to say it without, that personality or somebody's personality is not going to click with us. You know what I'm saying? Or with me. They're going to look at me and judge me right off the bat without even seeing our work. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Or they're not going to know anything about me. And I'm going to walk into the room with my hoodie sweater on, with my backpack on that has my laptop, that has all my years of work in it. Whatever they want to see, they've got me. That it's all right here in my mind, So if they want my mind, I always say I'm not really smart with my words, but my mind is incredible. You know what I mean? My mind is incredible. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like what I've been able to figure out on my own, and I'm self-taught. You know what I mean? But we connect. I connect with people. I connect really well with people. I understand people's stories. I understand what they want from their business. And if they can't connect with me, or they can't find that connection between us, I left the meeting. We had an amazing connection. And I'm not going to say again who the client was, but the client was actually like, "Can I come in and maybe be a shadow and be an intern with you?" Which was, so we connected. But I have that understanding, knowing they still got to go fish 2 or 3 more quotes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And I said that I might not be the best fit for your group. I know that I'm confident I could do every project, no matter what that might be. Alejandro, we're working on some animation stuff right now. That's not our main video. That's not what we do as our main project-based video content creation. But I know that we can do wonders. For whatever, you know what I mean, for that project. Like I know that we can meet their expectations. Does that make sense?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So I've been doing this for a really long time. There's certain things that I do try to stay away from, but I understand. For example, we have a wonderful partner that we go to. When the client says, we have a TV commercial and now we want to place it on the air, well, they can go direct to the TV stations and they can work with them. They could put together a package and they can start airing their commercials. I personally, through years of experience, know that's not the best route, because then you're going to have 14 other agents coming to you from radio stations of all kinds. They need a representative to help so they can focus on their business and not speak to 5 different reps. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And get the best. They need somebody that knows the value of each individual commercial, the time slot for that spot, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And they need, that's important. You know what I'm saying? Like that's important because they're going to save money in the long run, and the client's going to save money, and they're only going to work with one person that they can trust, right? So though I understand that market and don't understand how to do it, I understand all the values, the benefits, and why a client should be working with us so we can manage that as their marketing representative or as their ad agency. Now we do that right now for Facebook, Google, and all that. Yeah. But I don't necessarily take it to our traditional within this local market here and even beyond, because there's an expert in that field, right? And we work with a local expert in that field that we trust, that we know is going to put our client's best interest forward.
Like they understand why they're working with you, or why they should come to us, why they should go through you rather than, try to do these, to just like.
Yeah. With us, again, I can steer them in the right direction. I think that's pretty much what I'm trying to say. I could steer you in the right direction, put you in the right shoes. I understand this market. I understand. I've been doing it for so long, and that's where I was really going on. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing this for so long that I know everything from TV, radio, print. Well,
you may not be an expert in all of those things. Like the ins and outs of it.
It's been front and center of my life for the last 15 years. You know, I understand it. I don't focus on it, but I put my clients and the people in the best hands possible. Yeah.
So then lastly, like, what's one piece of advice you would give to someone that might be willing, that's watching this right now, that, you know, might be willing to work with us, or, you know, give us a call, or like, what's one piece of advice for anyone that wants to dabble more into like this space, this digital marketing space?
My first piece of advice is don't waste your time spending 10 hours a week plus on evaluating your competitors' pages. Hire us to use our tools, our paid tools. You know, Instagram's free, but we have the analytics behind your profile and your competitors' profiles.
Yeah.
And we can understand, you know, how to effectively market to your people, to your audience. Don't worry about your likes. You know what I'm saying? Worry about creating the content and putting it out there on a what's the word I'm looking for? Staying consistent is hard. And again, we know that. I know that, because if you look at our own profile, we haven't been very consistent. I had to put this show on pause because we're focused on our business and we're focused on our clients. And I hope that our clients watching this understand that we're putting our best efforts into their product, not ours. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Though ours is still important, we still have to establish ourselves as strong as the professional in this digital marketing space and in the social media world. But as a business owner, I'm telling other business owners, focus on your business, not the social media world. We could place ads for you. You know, one time I said something on one of the shows, and I said, you know what, just hitting that boost button is not enough to reach your audience. You know what I'm saying? And that's not a smash. You know what I'm saying? Like it's that there's other creative ways to target your specific audience. And now that I'm learning my words better, the point is to effectively target your audience and save money.
Yes.
Don't waste money. That's it right there.
End of the day.
The end
Everyone
of the
just wants to
day.
get the best bang for their buck.
Get the best bang for their buck. And there's people out there, there's digital marketing agencies out there, and or us, that can do that for your business. If you're just other bit of advice, if you're just a solopreneur and or you I think that's the best way of saying it. And or if you want to be a social media,
Or
if you're
anyone
just
in
trying to
general.
blow up your own, you know, for
Okay.
the general person on social media, my bit of advice. So I kind of said business. Just for the personal person watching this, don't stop creating content. Don't let the thoughts of not finding the right caption stop you from posting just content. Because I think crappy content is still great content. You know what I'm saying?
Better than no content.
It's better than no content. You know, sometimes real crap is gonna get you in
Oh,
trouble.
yeah.
You know what I mean? But
Let's not get twisted.
but let's not get twisted. But you know, we're taking too much time, and I'm a victim of that myself. You know, taking too much time to think about what we want to write. Let's just get it out there. You know what I'm saying? You can't afford Mag One Media to come and do your videos. You know, you just can't. Most businesses can't. Even even billion-dollar industry, agriculture, they can't afford a company like Mag One Media to do their content twice a day, 5 days a week, or 7 days a week, whatever their pace is. And it's not that they can't afford it. They don't want to afford that in their marketing budget. So there should be somebody that is still creating some sort of video content, some sort of stories, right, within their pages, and then hiring us for that once a week, twice a week, whatever those recipe, you know, and I just said ag, so why not like a recipe cook video or chef, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like something like that. So just keep creating content, keep putting it out there. Don't slow yourself down to like writer's block basically, but don't doubt yourself. Don't doubt your content. And don't be afraid to put your face out there. Really, that's where it's at. And if people love what you're doing and they're touched by your message, then your product's gonna sell. You know what I'm saying? And if you're not consistent, your product's going to sell. You're going to just become irrelevant. If you're not posting enough, you're irrelevant.
Nice. Well, that beautifully said. Kind of that was a lot of energy you had there. You're really passionate about that that last part. But
I think that's honestly, I mean, I appreciate that, Javon. I just want to keep inspiring people to inspire to do good in their business. Keep thriving, keep hustling, keep grinding.
Yep.
We're grinding right now, and we can't wait to share a lot more great stuff that we're doing. Right.
Yeah, so by the way, none of these questions were seen by Alex beforehand. These weren't planned. These are all on the spot. As you could tell for some of them, he was what do you call that?
Call off guard.
Yeah, caught off guard.
I didn't even know which direction we were going to go in today. We just said, let's just pick up the mics.
Yeah.
Let's just start talking. You'll get, it was 3 weeks. So it would have been like, oh, dang, we're gone. We're irrelevant. You know what I mean? We're off the back. So I hope to pick it up more throughout the next weeks. We ain't slowing down. We're only speeding up, but we just hope to have some more windows to drive back the podcast. Like I said in the beginning of the show, great people coming on the show, and marketing managers from all over the county, and entrepreneurs. And anyways, I'm excited about the future shows
Super
coming
exciting.
up. Keep tuned, follow us, subscribe. I'm gonna end this show now. We all gotta run. You don't want to watch anymore. Until next week, I promise. Next week we'll be back. I ain't gonna say who. Yeah. I ain't gonna say who the guest is, but we'll be back. Until next time, my name is Alex, Javon, Alejandro, The Connection Podcast. Subscribe, smash it below. Peace.